What's wrong with the men today?
If I had to guess, I'd say the priorities of men. Like, I feel like, a lot of men have their priorities wrong, We live in a world now where it's so much about image, so, a lot of people kind of get who they are based on their image versus kind of just quietly fading to the back and just taking care of your family and not really being concerned of whether or not you're being seen or not. Just, just make sure you keeping your bloodline in place, man, focusing on the things that's really gonna matter once your time up.
I love what he's saying. He's talking some real grown man stuff. He's talking about raising children, taking care of your family. All right. If you are this is the type of message that need to reach all boys and girls, actually, so that they can understand what's important in life. It's not about always being seen. It's not about always being heard. Sometimes it's about staying out the way, sticking and moving, taking care of your family, making sure that y'all are good. Because like Jordan B. Peterson says, make your bed. Make your bed. Don't try to go and make nobody else's bed if your bed not even made. Same thing is, you can't pour into anybody if you're not poured into. All right? That's why you got to look out for yourself. You got to make sure your health is cool. You got to make sure your mental health is cool, your spiritual health is cool, your physical health is cool, your financial health. All of that has to be good before you go pouring into somebody else. Don't go giving anybody your last dollar if you don't have any way of making another.
That type of stuff.
Another thing I noticed that the women your age too, great age group, tend to be, and not just all women, pretty much out of control, but your generation of women completely out of control, and the men, because they're weak, they don't know how to deal with it with the women.
Well, a lot of that is, I say, because for the most part, women gonna do what they think men like,
Meaning what?
So I as far as, I don't know if you're speaking about the way they carrying themselves or the way they behaving.
Both. They dress like sluts.
Yeah.
They act like children that need someone to correct them.
Right.
And they're looking for love. They're looking for direction.
Yeah, and that's the main thing. They looking for love. Everybody want to be loved some kind of way. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's through social media or they missing it in the home or whatever. Just everybody want attention some kind of way. And that's kind of pretty much, to me, my opinion. That's in women DNA to want attention.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And
true.
so when they not getting it at home, they gotta go. Naturally, you gonna go outside to get it. But to me, it always fall back on the man, though, because to my understanding, God left responsibility to the man, so when we accept that, when we congratulate that, when we pursue that, that's what they gonna give, but sex appeal, I don't think it's nothing new. I think it's just becoming more and more desperate.
Yeah.
To try to, project it or whatever, but it's been around. Even when I look at stuff that was, back when you guys was in y'all prime, women had sex appeal,
It was a different kind of, more decent.
Yeah, it was, but it was
slutty.
still kind of pushing the same agenda, though.
Right, of course.
It was definitely pushing the same agenda. Sex appeal and the hunger for attention was the same back in the day as it is right now. The difference is we see it a lot more because all of us got computers in our pockets. Back in the day, we didn't have computers in our pockets. We saw what the magazines put out. We saw what the TV showed. That's what we saw. We didn't have, and the people who had computers, the rich people, it wasn't a whole lot of people with computers back in the day, but we slowly started to see more. Right now, these bad boys right here, everybody, this right here, everybody got one of these. Everybody got their brain in their pocket. Everybody got their computers in their pocket. And then they made something called short form entertainment, short form content. I forgot which platform started it first, but short form content, the 30-second content, the 1-minute content, oh my gracious, that changed everything. Everybody wanted to be a part of it. We get to see stuff all day long. Looking at, oh, look at this, look at this, look at this, look at this, look at this. Look at this. Like all day long, our minds stay in the cloud. So women got way more to compete with now. They also have a far bigger audience to look at their sex appeal, just like men do as well. Like it's nuts. You gotta be prayed up. Like people, I don't expect for everybody to believe in God. I don't. Don't expect for everybody to believe in God, but I will tell you one of the benefits, and I'm speaking as a 45-year-old man, a 45-year-old black man in America. I got to do that sometimes. And speaking of, make sure y'all hang out for this last section, the hypocrisy of saying the N-word, because this one right here is going to be wild. But staying prayed up is imperative, all right? Making sure you're one with God and you have some guidance and some clarity, and you're not walking into the webs of the enemy, because Satan has a way of dressing up and sending you that man or that woman that you've been dreaming of. They know how to put that perfect person in front of you so that you can stray and so that you can do things the wrong way, all right? That slick talker, that smooth talker, that girl with the big old booty.
Of course.
Trying to appease to you,
Appeal to the
your
man.
your lustful side or whatever. So
I noticed that your generation of women, everybody and their mama have big butts.
yeah,
Do they buy those butts?
some more.
Even the white women who used to have like really pretty butts, right?
Oh yeah,
Remember when white women used to have nice,
Yeah.
just nice butt?
Yeah.
Now they walk around with big butt.
Oh yeah.
How did
Oh yeah, white. See, is that true? Is that true, guys? And I'm only saying that because that could be a cultural thing. I don't think that white girls just started having fat butts. I don't think that. I think we're seeing it a lot more. That's it. That's all I just think we're seeing it a lot more. Because, and I say it's cultural. This is why I say it's cultural. Because in a black culture, we have something called hip hop and R&B, and they show a whole bunch of their bodies. It's real sensual. It's real raunchy. It's real street. It's real hood, and they show everything.
Yeah, boy.
Okay? And being that black culture shows everything through their music, we were just seeing a lot of fat butts from black women. Now, you also see a whole bunch of sexy women too with fat butts and small waistlines and tig old bitties when you look at country videos or rock videos. I mean, but everybody got their preferences, you know what I mean? But he's right. I'm starting to see a lot more white women with back pockets that's like, whoa.
Looking at my drip, looking at your drip. Whoa.
did butt become so? The doctors must be making a lot of money off making these
for
butts.
sure,
But why are butts so big now?
Because it's important.
Why?
It look good. It make their clothes fit different. Like it's everything.
It look
with
good
it.
to the women or to the men?
Both.
You like big butt women?
I like naturally
Right.
big, but like I don't want it to look unnatural.
And so these women got all of these butts that are looking unnatural. Is that attractive?
To some people,
Is Jesse Lee Peterson married? Is Jesse Lee Peterson dating? Is he engaged? Was he in a marriage before, a relationship before? Do he have children? I want to know these things. Sometimes I get a little bit of an energy from Jesse Lee Peterson that says to me that he don't really have any interest in women at all. I'm not insinuating that he has interest in men. That's not what I'm saying, all right? What I'm saying is he don't really come off to me as having a whole lot of experience in the way that he talk about women. And you can see that. It's like, you know how women got gaydar?
Okay.
I don't know what that means. Women be having gaydar and all this other stuff. Well, he comes off as somebody that's not really well versed when it comes to women. Is that from him not dealing with a whole bunch of women, or him being in ministry? Is he is he just one of the guys that's just married to the Lord? All right, I just want to know.
But I don't understand why though.
because you gotta understand, like it's
The natural butt is better than the bought butt.
yeah, but it's
Yeah,
some
it is.
guys out there that want more than natural. Some guys just really just they lust on different levels. Then you got out there
Yeah.
kind of.
But who told the women all of a sudden they needed big butts?
That came from everything that a lot of people do. Wear sheep, and if somebody is popular and they are getting all of the attention and all of the money and all of the accolades, and they just so happen to have something that we don't have, we're gonna chase that thing. All right. So it's something like the Kardashians. Kim Kardashian didn't have a real fat butt when she first got on the scene. She didn't. But then she started getting injections. She started getting surgery. She had little bitty skinny legs and a big old fat booty.